Hey guys, with Arkham Knight coming out in about 2 weeks, I literally can't wait. I'm reading the comics again, I'm playing the old games again, and I'm also trying to figure out who is the Arkham Knight. Now at first I thought I could come up with some crazy and awesome theory as to who the Arkham Knight is myself, but once I started doing my research, I realized everyone has thought of every possible idea behind it. Like seriously guys, if you look deep enough, every valid concept of who the Arkham Knight is has been pretty much thought out already. So instead of coming up with my own theory, because that takes so much more work, I thought I could go over what my top 6 favorite theories that I found are, and why I think that they have a chance at being valid. Number 6 is the Joker. Now Rocksteady has said it over and over, the Joker is dead. But is he? Using our comic knowledge, there have been many times that the Joker has supposedly died, only to come back with that creepy smile that has everyone cringing. Now in the Arkham Knight comic, he was given an autopsy, so the chances of him being alive are very slim in this universe. But this is the Joker. He could seriously still be alive and that was a clone or a mannequin or some weird thing that he'll explain later. I mean heck, this guy cut off his own face and they used the excuse that he found a pool of healing to heal himself so that he can look normal again as they move forward. The Arkham Knight comic goes as far to even show us that the Arkham Knight is running around while the GCPD carry off Joker's body. So it's slim, but the comics have proven no one stays dead for long. Number 5 is that the Arkham Knight isn't real. One of my favorite theories is the idea that the Arkham Knight just doesn't exist and that we have a Fight Club situation going on here. Bruce can't cope with the fact that he's taken a life and his subconscious has actually created another entity to take that role. People have been disputing this theory by stating that Batman wouldn't just be openly killing, or they're stating that Batman and the Knight have spoken, so how could they be one and the same? But heck, I went through all of Fight Club thinking that Brad Pitt and Edward Norton played different characters, only to be shown in the end that they were one and the same. What if that's what's happening in the new Batman game? Number 4 is Hush. So Hush in the comics and in this world is an ex-friend of Bruce Wayne's that feels that Bruce got the life that he deserved, and he got the shaft. Because of this, he's used surgery to look like Bruce Wayne and is always trying to remove Bruce so that he can basically take over his life. He's evil, he's incredibly smart, and he's not beyond just taking over Bruce's life in various aspects at times. So what if Hush is just the Knight trying to take over as Batman in his own way? This theory goes even deeper because some of the fan theories state that you are actually playing as Hush and that the Arkham Knight is Bruce trying to take his life back. But that one's just a little too far-fetched for even me. Alright, so these top 3 are the good ones. Number 3 is Jason Todd. Now this has been a lot of people's first theories. Oh my god, we're gonna get to be the Red Hood. Then Rocksteady said, hey, here's some Red Hood storyline. So nope, you're not gonna get to be him. But why not? The Catwoman DLC took place before the main game and had nothing to do with the main plot except for setting some stuff up. So what if Jason's DLC is him beforehand and when he battles Batman originally, and then in the main game, he's the Arkham Knight trying to redeem himself in Batman's eyes, but in his own way. The whole Arkham Knight concept just seems to scream the original Red Hood storyline, and there's been multiple times that Jason Todd has taken on other identities as a different version of Batman, but been a bit more vicious with it. Number 2 is Damian Wayne. People love to automatically denounce this one because Damian has never gotten a mention in the games or in the comics that are related to this universe. But that's why the idea of Damian is so great. Batman has no idea that he even existed until he showed up on his front doorstep. As this is the Arkham timeline and not the normal one, there is nothing that says Damian could just be 18 in this world and is now trying to take over for his father in the most badass way possible. In the comics, every time we see future Damian, he wears a version of the suit and has no problems killing off thugs. While it's another long shot, it is possible. Number 1 is Thomas Wayne Jr. So in the recent Batman run with Scott Snyder, we were introduced to Thomas Wayne Jr., a man that claims that he is Bruce's brother with very little evidence to back it up. While in the comics, it's left to the point where Bruce doesn't believe it, Thomas Wayne Jr. does take on a modified version of a Talon assassin's uniform, and he begins to try and remove Batman to take back what he claims is his birthright. Think of it as a twisted version of Hush or an evil Damian. He's already popped out twice as the mastermind behind plots in the current Batman runs, but in a situation of, oh my god, it's Thomas Wayne Jr. doing this. What if Rocksteady ran with that idea? He would be the most viable character to lift out of the comics as there isn't much backstory to cover, and you could go over the whole idea of him being Bruce's brother in about a 5-minute cutscene. He hasn't been around long enough for them to ruin the character or anything, and he's definitely on the side of evil with his actions. But what do you think? Could it be any one of these, or is it like Rocksteady says, this is a completely original character for their story? Let us know in the comments down below, and make sure you subscribe for more random gaming fun.